Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to do this video like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I don't really care, but like I just like hurried up and did this video because I have to go get Dawson. So like my hair's a mess. I'm not wearing like any like earrings, which is really weird for me. So I'm not used to that. I don't care, and I know anybody else will either. It's just weird looking at myself in the mirror and I don't have the mirror the thing and I don't have anything on. Like it just feels weird. I feel naked without my earrings and necklaces and stuff like that. Anyways, so I want to make this video. It's about helping people, it's about saving the world, it's about making it a better place. Okay? So this is what we're gonna do from now on. Well, I am. So I have this thing where I think, well, it's been scientifically, I used to do this already before I found this out, but it's scientifically proven that the thing that you shows your most integrity or that you have integrity or whatever is putting your carriages away. So that has always been a huge fucking thing for me. And I will go, and I'm not trying to get praise for this, I'm trying to give example. I will go in freaking parking lots. I will go in parking lots like I did yesterday. It's kind of where this came from. And I will get all the carriages and I'll put them away for the car attendant, like people that leave their like shit and like they don't put it away. So it's been a huge fucking thing. I don't care if it's a blizzard. I will still put it away. I don't care. Because then that kid has to go get it. It's like, why can't I just hurry up and put it over there rather than the kid? Like, no. And it usually is kids. So it's like, no, I'm not going to do that to the kids. He wants, no. So yesterday, I went around in the rain, like running around doing all this. And like, I don't try to get attention. I've done this so many times. Nobody knows what I do. Like, behind the scenes, like the things I do, I don't tell because I don't need recognition for it. I don't need to be like, oh my God, guess what I did? Like I spent $400 for kids on, like, no, you don't need to know that. I don't need to pull out my freaking receipt. The receipt is for me to be able to cherish that moment that I was able to do that for kids. Like I don't have to go around telling people, you know what I mean? Like, no. So, and then after I did that, it was funny though because okay, so the way it's set up, it's like a Shaw's parking lot and it has like dollar store, it has like Big Lots, and it has like these other things, right? So like I'm doing Shaw's because I was at the store and I was seeing people doing it and oh, I don't have Dawson, I don't have time to do it, so I'm just gonna hurry up and do it. So like I did it. And like people were watching, and I love it when people give you a dirty look because they don't know what you're going to do, and then all of a sudden they take your fucking carriage and then they put it away for you, and they're like they think that you're gonna do something, like you know what I mean, and then all of a sudden it's vulnerability, yes, but it's like empower, but it's like I just love it because they think that you're gonna be like a bit like whatever and sovereignty, that's awesome, and it's like no, I'm actually just being a good person and trying to help the world. But yeah, you can look at me like I'm a bad person all you want because you just judge me from me walking towards your car or whatever. Like I just love shoving it in people. That's what I like. I like shoving it in people's faces while I'm doing it because they think so bad about you. Like they're already judging you. They're already giving you a dirty look, and it's like like I'm a beast at it, dude. I can put like 6 carriages together and be able to move it and everything. I don't need that fucking little thing that like they get it together and like just like moves. Yo, like people have like seen me do it and they're like, you're better than the cashier attendant carriage person. And it's so much fun. And like I'm super fucking strong. Like I am so strong. I am like supernaturally strong and people just don't know it unless you know it. So it's like it makes me so happy because my dad used to be like, he still is, but like he's getting older. But like I used to think my dad was the most strongest person in the world. And he was really, really, really strong, like super fucking strong. Like I remember when I was younger, we had like this big long like wood, like what is it, 4x4 called, whatever. It reminds me of when I had a party and I had like my friends from Milford and my friends from Uxbridge, and I don't remember why, but there was some big blowout and all of a sudden all the kids from fucking Milford were fucking fighting the Uxbridge kids. I think I was actually pregnant and I didn't know I was pregnant, but I think if it was a Halloween party, I was pregnant, but I didn't know I was pregnant. But I was in a cast. I'd just gone surgery. not knowing I was pregnant because of something totally different, which that's funny too. I have an interesting life. Yeah, and like I remember my friend Smitty, all I could picture him doing was taking 4x, whack, hitting people. I was like, oh my god. So whenever I think of a 4x4, I think of it like a big long wood bar thing. So anyways, it wasn't a 4x4, it was like that, but it was longer. And he would have me on one side holding on to it, and he had my friend on the other side holding on to it, and he'd just spin us wicked fast. Like my dad was like the strongest person I knew, you know, but now I have his strength, and it's fucking amazing. And I know it comes from him. Like, I know it does. Like, we went bowling the other day, and the way I fucking whipped the ball, I'm like, look, that's my strength from you. And he's like, but it's true. Like, I can carry fucking, like, 3 cases of 24-pack waters by myself, be able to get in my apartment without putting them down. I have to put a code in. I have to open that door. I have to do another door. Then I have to do my apartment. It's like, I can do that without putting it down. I just use my fucking legs to open doors, and I just kick them. Like, whatever, you do what you gotta do. You're a single fucking mother for 14 years. Like, what do you expect? You learn. But anyways, yeah, so I, like, can have, like, 8 carriages at a time, and I just, like direction it, and, like, it's so fun. But I love it when people think you're doing something fucked up, or you're a bad person, or you're gonna do this, and they're already judging you just by seeing you, and then all of a sudden you do something like put away a carriage and, like, get it out of the handicap, like, part, like, spot, and they're like, yeah, fuck you can't say your shit, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. It's like I try to help humanity, but I also can't stand humanity in certain ways. But I love you guys, you know? I love you guys. But anyways, yeah, so I did that. But it was funny because there's a CVS all the way on the other side, and there was a fucking CVS shopping cart on the other side of it. Like, there's lights, like, intersection, and it's over there, and it's like, why is there a fucking carriage for CVS all the way over here? And I looked at myself, and I was like, you gotta do it. If you want to fulfill your mission, you gotta do it. Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. So I'm at the stop sign. There's a car over here next to me. There's a car over here next to me. They're both looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm in the middle of them with the carriage. I'm just like waiting for it to turn like green. And all of a sudden, like, it turns green. I run across the road and I put it away. I put it inside the store. And some guy sees me and he's like smiling. And then like he sees me book it back to the other side. It was so funny. But then after that, I have like a shitload of baby food, and I was gonna leave it at Shaw's at the grocery store to give to the food pantry, but I don't know, their like bin is like a huge like thing, and I didn't feel comfortable putting it in there, so I wanted to actually go to the food pantry and like give them it. And usually I do it at night because, again, I will go there with fucking $400 worth of groceries or $200 or $100, whatever. So I'm packing that thing, and I don't want people to see me because I'm not trying to get recognition. I just want kids to be able to fucking eat. I actually I sponsor 3 kids. I kind of want to get another one. I kind of want to sponsor another one. I'm thinking about it with my finances. If I can pull it off, which I know I would, because if I'm going to do something like that, God would obviously provide me the money to be able to do that. So, yeah, I should just sponsor all of them and see what God has in for me. He'd probably imagine if, like, I mean, God is supposed to provide for you, but like, I'm just saying, like, imagine if like you like permanently knew that like you would be provided. Like, what would you do if you knew no matter what, you would be provided for whatever it is you needed? Like, for me, I'm not even kidding, I would save kids. Like, I would literally sponsor, make homes, adopt, like, all the children in the world and take care of them and make sure that they were okay. That's all I would do. That's what I would do. If God provided me with every fucking thing that I needed, obviously, I would make sure that my family's good, the people that I love are good, you know, that they're set up, they have nice things, like, they're provided for, and my babies, like, their kids, you know, whatever, like, I would set them up, you know, but I wouldn't buy clothes. I wouldn't buy a big house. I wouldn't buy fucking cars. Like, no, I wouldn't buy a yacht. I wouldn't buy a boat. I wouldn't buy a fucking planet. No. I would help children. All my money would go to children. Besides, like, my bills and all that bullshit. But all of it, all the extra shit would go to children. That's it. I don't care about anything else but children. I really don't. I care about people. I'm not saying that if you're watching this, I'm like, fuck you, I don't like you, I only like kids, so I like your kids, but I don't like you. Like, no, that's not what I mean. I just mean that's my focus more on the world, is to help children, because our children are the next generations, and the next generations are what's going to affect us in our future. So, plus I just love children. I want them to have the best life. And because of trauma that I've been through and what I've learned and everything like that, I know how to help children. So I want to do something like that. Yeah. Anyways, so that's what I would do. But so I'm at the food pantry and it's dark and nobody can see me, and they actually moved. So where you drop off the food, you actually, like, nobody can see you at all, which is awesome. But you can't drop anything off anymore when it's not open and when the lock isn't there. And when the lock isn't, they have a lock now. They didn't used to have a freaking lock. So it's like, crap. So I couldn't do it. I have to wait until they're open, which I can't do it now. Actually, I have to leave. I just wanted to do this real quick. So I'm thinking to myself, like, it would be awesome if everybody could go on, like, their food pantry, like, because, like, there's a wish list for, like, pantries, and they'll, like, tell you, like, you know, like, what you need. And it's, like, macaroni and cheese and rice and stuff like that. It's, like, if everybody could just, like, every week just buy 2 things off a food pantry and give it to them. Or if they could sponsor one child for $19, $20, that's it, $20. I used to do $19, and I was like, why the fuck am I doing 19 when I can do 20? Like, that's so stupid. But 19 sounds better, and it makes you get pulled in more. Like, it makes you want to do it because it's 19. Like, it doesn't sound like 20. It's a good thing. It's a good little whatever. But it's like 20 extra dollars. Like, put aside like $1, like, every, like, whatever. Put away like $1 on the side, like, every, like, $5 or something. Like, you can, there's things that you can do, like, making somebody smile. Like, I don't know, I'm not, like, you can't say, unless, like, you really can say, that you cannot afford a box of macaroni and cheese for the food pantry. That's it. Like, a week, or even a month. Like, there's no fucking way that you can tell me that you can't put $5, like, a week away so you can sponsor a child. Like, I don't get it. Like, there's so much more people could do to help the world and contribute, and they just don't do it. Like, why? Like, why can't, like, it's like, do you feel like if you have to give something to the pantry, then you have to give a lot? No. The littlest fucking thing that you do matters. Even making somebody smile every day. Like, make it put an effort in just to, like, help. Like, you have gifts to help people. You're just not using them. And maybe it's because you don't know how, or maybe it's because, you know, you're self-absorbed, or, like, you know, like, it's like, oh, poor me, like, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it, but are you starving in fucking Ethiopia? Is that a fucking thing? Ethiopians? Whatever. Like, you see, and yeah, maybe they're marketing, like, you to, like, do things for, you know, whatever, but they're marketing children that are skin and bones, babies that are skin and bones, that are crying because of how badly they're hungry. And we're sitting over here fucking getting stupid ass Chromebooks handed to us. I'm not going through that. That can be a whole nother fucking thing. I can't stand that. United States. Oh yeah, okay, we have COVID. Oh hey. we have COVID, right? We have COVID. My bunny ate my kid's battery cord. So I went over there and I was like, okay, fucking end of that. They gave me a brand new fucking Chromebook in the box, not opened, nothing. And I'm like, yo, I just need a fucking battery. Like, thank you, I'm grateful, but you're programming my child and doing him as a robot, and that's the only fucking reason why you care so much about them being in school. Is so you can create them to be a robot, so they have no fucking life and brain and mind and say for themselves. That's what it is. Like, people aren't seeing this, but then it's like, oh, we can get a Chromebook just for that. Just like that. Like, we have all that money, right? To do that. What the fuck is going on in other countries? Why are they starving if we can do shit like that? Besides that, because they're trying to brainwash our fucking children. Like, what's more important? Us having fucking Chromebooks to make sure that we're learning fucking bullshit, or people that are starving and don't even have education? And then they ask us, citizens, to give them money when you have billionaires. I just saw a thing that how like Oprah and The Rock are like asking for donations for stuff that's going on in Hawaii. You guys have millions. You have billions. Like, why the fuck are you asking us? Yeah. I should really go on like a live one day and just bitch. I'm just kidding. Not bitch, but just be like, does anybody else see this? Or like, is anybody else conscious to what's really going on in the world and how it's actually operating and how like Oprah's actually like a pedophile? Sorry to tell you, and Mother Teresa was a fake who ran like a concentration camp, who also was a children trafficker person. Sorry to tell you, but it's true. So yeah. So my point is, if you can put $1 aside every day, right? Or something, and then just give it as a donation, or put aside $1 every day. So in that 1 month, you can give that money to sponsor a child. And yes, I know people are like, well, it doesn't always go out to the children. But you got to think, like, you have people that are like contributing over there that do need to get paid. Like, they do need also to get some kind of contribution into it so they can help the children. So no, it's not a scam. And if they do get some of the money from it and the child doesn't get all the money, which I don't even think the child actually gets the money, I think their community does, and they share it all together. Because you're not going to have one child that gets money and they all get their money, but no other children don't in that community. There's no fucking way. So that'd be fucking stupid, and I'd be fucked up. Wicked fucked up. So I got Ton, Emmanuel, and Hent. That's her name. She's from Egypt. So yeah. It's just not that hard. It's not. Like, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's gonna fall again. I gotta go pick up my kid. Bye.